Hello everyone, I'm your host Roosevelt and welcome back to another episode of Movie Screams. Today I have Denise Pereira on Movie Screams. Denise, thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. My last name is Pereira, which is, my family's from Colombia and Ecuador, so it's a Latin last name, but you can say Pereira, it's just fine. Yes.
I want to know, how have you been?
I've been great. I'm working, keeping busy, hustling.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
I heard you're a model.
I am.
So how did you get started?
Well, actually, have been doing it since I was 15 years old. I've been both modeling and acting. My mom put me in modeling classes when I was a little girl and kind of hit the ground running. I absolutely loved it. Have been doing it ever since.
Wow. So like in modeling in Atlanta, or because you told us off camera that you like came from like Miami, or what's that accent from, by the way?
Yeah, actually, I'm born and raised in Miami, Florida. And I think my accent is just a Caribbean mix of the Cubans and the Haitians and the South Americans we have over there. It'll kind of slip out every once in a while. I think it's a special Miami accent that we have there.
Okay. Hey, gotta love the South.
Yeah.
Lifestyle.
Definitely.
So what do you do? What do you enjoy doing on your off time, by the way?
On my off time, actually, I love catching up on Netflix movies.
Because like everything's on Netflix right now.
Everything. You can see everything on Netflix.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, beats downloading movies, but I don't recommend that.
And you can find everything, too.
Really?
Everything.
Okay.
From workout stuff, aerobics, to kids shows and movies. I mean, everything's on there.
So let me ask you a question. Speaking, since it's a horror show and everything,
Yeah.
what role would you play in a horror movie?
I've already played the victim in a couple movies I've done. So if I could play the villain, that would definitely be a challenge for me. I've done a few photos where I was asked to do some dark shoots and really enjoyed the intensity of that. Being able to portray that as an actress, getting angry, getting even, getting downright just pissed off and attacking someone would definitely be something I think I would enjoy.
So it could be like a female version of Freddy or Jason.
That's a great idea. I'll do it. I get intense, so I can definitely try and do that.
I like that. Could you show some of your intensity?
Show you some of your intensity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see.
Look at the camera.
Some of the pictures I've taken.
Or scream at the camera. That was good. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, seriously, we're talking about horror movies. That scared the crap out of me, man. No, for real, I'm serious.
Thank you.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. And on that note, what do you like about scary movies?
Okay. Definitely the feeling I just got right now from just screaming. Makes your heart beat, keeps me edge of my seat, wakes me up. I really, really enjoy that. Now, I have a love-hate thing with horror movies.
Right.
So I'll watch them, and then I'm like hauling butt to the bed, and I won't turn off the lights because I'm deathly afraid of being in the dark. So I will run to the bed and then ask my husband to turn off the light because I'm afraid that within those 5 seconds, someone's going to come out and just murder me. So
you never know. You have to look for that.
You never know. You always kind of have to be like, what's going on?
Maybe there's like a crazy clown in the closet.
Yeah. You know what? Boogeyman, all those stories we were told. Man, my mom would tell me if you don't go to sleep, you're going to come get you, I
remember watching Candyman like back a few years ago.
Yeah.
And like I still couldn't say, was it Hail Mary or something like that?
Yeah.
That thing he has to say like 3 times or something like that.
Yeah, and especially if you're like young and you're watching movies like that.
Bloody Mary, one of those things.
Yeah, you have to look in the mirror and you have to say the 3 times, and all of a sudden you see her shadow come up behind you. Nope.
No,
I'm good.
I've never
That's why I'll watch it. I enjoy it. I get my thrill, but I'm going to be having nightmares that night, so you better watch out.
So do you have any horror stories of a date gone wrong?
I do. Actually, was into this guy. Now, this was many, many years back. But I was into this guy and I really wanted him to ask me out, and he finally asked me out. He was kind of an eclectic guy, kind of artsy, and so I said, you know what, I'm going to go out my comfort zone, and I'll totally go on a date with you. Let's go. Took me to go see American Psycho.
Okay, American Psycho.
And
interesting flick, by the way.
I actually enjoyed that movie very much, but it scared the living stuff out of me. And the movie, the date after that movie just kind of went south.
Because I saw that movie. It was, me and a group of guys hanging out and stuff,
It was a good movie. It's intense. That man, Christian Bale, he's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal actor, and he got intense in that movie.
But you want to recommend it as a date movie?
I would not recommend it as a date movie. Maybe as like a Netflix. Right. If it's on Netflix, definitely a Netflix thing. If you're at home, kind of cuddling up, oh, I'm scared. Definitely that kind of movie for sure.
Because I remember having these strange scenes. So if you're with somebody that you don't really know, I guess it's kind of like it has that awkward moment. Yeah,
that's the thing, especially if you don't know them so well. It's a first date, so I think you want to make a good impression. So if you're taking them to go see American Psycho, don't take them to go see American Psycho, because that's going to be pretty intense. The date's just going to go down.
Not a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of American Psychos, if you woke up one day to find your home city swarming with the living dead, how long would you last?
I would make it last to the death.
Or maybe zombie psycho.
Okay, well, I'm a fighter, so I would get these nails, and I would grab stuff that's in my hand, in my reach, and I would start just fighting for my life, and I'm not going out there without a fight, that's for sure. They're going to be, I'm going to be fighting right back.
I guess you want, I don't know, jump over and stab yourself in the chest. Well, that might not work because you may still be alive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you never know, especially with those things. Like, you see all these movies, so what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to hit him in the brain? Are you supposed to stab him in the chest? Am I supposed to kill myself? Like, I'm going to try and get away.
Right.
If I can grab, like before, if I can kind of get away and get my keys and get out of there, I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to fight my way out of there.
Because you never know.
You never know.
All right. On that note, let's say you're driving your car around and you realize your friend was bitten by a vampire and she's turning yellow. What do you do?
Okay. Well, I would say, listen, you and I have been friends for many years.
Many years.
Thank you so much for the friendship. But you're about to bite me, because I'm sure you're going to be pretty hungry for some blood, and I'm out of here. I don't want to be next to you. Please just let me get away. You can go about your business. Go on and attack someone else. I'll be leaving you now. Thanks so much for the friendship and for the years. Goodbye.
Okay, I guess you can always throw her out of a moving car.
Yeah, I could do that too. But then, well, if we're in the car together, I would definitely try and open up the car door and throw her out of there.
All right. Let's say, for instance, you're the last woman on Earth, but you're not alone. Denise, what do you do?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm the last woman on Earth. Whether it's I'm surrounded by men, or surrounded by zombies, or surrounded by vampires, or murderers, I am going to hide out somewhere, find some kind of shelter, and just like the zombies, I would fight to the death to live as long as I can. If I can get my hand on a pair of keys, or on a pair of keys to a boat, then I would get those keys and get out into the ocean, or haul ass into the highway and get away from whoever's
That's not a bad idea.
trying to get me.
Being on a boat is not bad, as long as the boat doesn't have any zombies laying underneath.
Well, okay, that's the thing. See, I want to try and find a boat that is not occupied. You know how in the movies they kind of leave the keys in the ignition?
Yeah.
If they can somehow leave the keys in the ignition for me, and I could just, get the boat on, and I'll zoom out of there.
How about a canoe?
Oh, man.
That's pretty bad.
You know what? I'll canoe my way out there. I'll end up pretty strong, though, so I might be able to fight my way through the zombies, too.
All right. Speaking of that, what are some of your favorite horror movies?
Okay, favorite horror movies. Can't forget the classics for sure. All the Freddy movies and the Jason movies.
Right.
Remember seeing Killer Clowns.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh,
And
Denise,
the
man.
cotton candy balls.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was I think that might have even been one of the first films that I saw. I enjoyed American Psycho. I did. Really bad first date movie, but it was a good movie. Fan of Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, of course. So Jack the Ripper, all those awesome films that he does. Those are my top.
Yeah, definitely love Tim Burton.
Yeah.
He definitely has like his sense of style is completely out there, but it's really good.
Well, and that's what makes him so unique. The fact that it's not really like the gore,
Yeah.
rather, but more the gothic part of it, almost kind of surreal yet can be realistic. And he's done so many things based on
Yeah.
true stories as well.
Especially Batman. I mean, it was like phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
So like, do you have like a fan site or a website or something like that?
I do. Actually, I'm on all the social networks. You can find me on Facebook, and that's facebook.com/Denise Pereira Actress. And I'll spell it out for you. It's Denise, Denise, last name Pereira, Pereira. You can also do a search on Facebook and find me there. Also on Twitter, Denise P. Actress. You can follow me there.
Okay. Follow her on Twitter.
Yes, follow me.
Her on Twitter. Not for you stalkers out there. Just it's just a reference. Just follow her. Not follow her around Atlanta, Georgia. Just on
No. I'm not putting my address on there or my phone number. Just be my friend on the social networks.
Exactly. So like, what are your long-term career goals?
I've been asked this question many times. I don't want the celebrity status. I don't want to be followed, and I don't want the craziness.
You don't want to be mobbed by the paparazzi?
I don't want to be mobbed by the paparazzi. I do want notoriety. I do want to be recognized for having done great work, great films, fun commercials. Hey, that's Denise right there. She did a really good job in that film. She's been in a few things, and she did a really great job. I would love to see her movie again.
I know a guy. I think he does like the Fruit of Balloon stuff. I remember like watching him for like forever.
Yeah.
And he does like so many of these Chevy commercials, and like he does like big, as far as like major brands and stuff like that, and or like the people do, like the spokespeople for even Flo from was it?
Yeah, she's in Mad Men.
Really?
She's in Mad Men, which I'm catching up, and I'm seeing her now. So I'm like, oh my God, I want Flo's job. I want to be on Mad Men, and I want a contract with Progressive.
Right. And people always say, oh man, I want to be actress or whatever, or act whatever. They always think, big Hollywood, But a lot of times people who get these consistent gigs are like the people who get these supporting roles.
Definitely, that's what I want. I'm working my way up to being a working actor, a working model. I'm petite. I'm only 5'3", so I'm not a runway model. But I have done petite work, and I've done makeup stuff, and I've worked with some major brands. So I just want to be recognized for doing good work in all aspects. I definitely want to wrap myself around all of the entertainment media. So.